Hello y'all, SaberWolf94 here, and this is the last Fire Challenge themed game we'll see, at least for now. So I needed a few more points to fill the bar, so I decided, hey, you know what, let's just use the fire themed, let's just do theme duels. Let's just use the fire theme deck and see what happens. I like doing this sometimes. It makes things simple, makes me not think too much. And since I don't buy starter decks and I don't own any of the newer theme decks so that I can apply the online code or something, I can only use the ones that the TCG Online provides. So I thought the best one uh, is the oldest one, or one of the older ones actually, the one that has the War and Dark Explorers Blaziken. Uh, I chose this one because the other one with Delphox has more colorless Pokemon, and I decided, hey, you know what, I want to do fire damage to complete the challenge. Don't really care much about winning and stuff, so anyway. So, got a game here. Started with Torchic. Nice little basic Pokemon. One of my favorite fire starters and starters in general. I mean, of course, I like Mudkip more, but, you know, this Pokemon is still very cool. So, okay, we get the Ultra Ball, and I'm thinking, hey, you know what? I have Combuskin, so let's just get rid of these guys and grab Blaziken. This is kind of risky because I don't have another basic Pokemon on my bench, but I decided, hey, you know what? You know, this is a starter theme duel. My opponent maybe probably going to be slow too. I check Oricorio for this reason. I'm thinking, okay, it's going to take a while. He won't be able to damage me, so let's just grab Blaziken and hopefully we evolve him. So right now I'm thinking, okay, the only thing I need is fire energies so that I can, you know, meet the costs. At least one more so I can use the second attack of Blaziken. Okay, so my opponent plays, uses Timer Ball, gets one tails, one heads, so he's gonna be able to grab one evolution Pokemon. Cosmoem, nice for him to evolve the Cosmog. And I wasn't really familiar with how good the last form is. What is it called? Damn, I don't remember. Man, my memory is so terrible. Probably from all the sugar in my brain. I don't know. I suppose it's fair enough for me not to remember new Pokemon, but yeah. Uh, the mascot Sun Lion from Pokemon Sun. Forgot his name, but oh well. You'll see him soon. So I evolved to Combuskin. Since I played first, I can do this turn. And we use an energy search. A good thing to get, so I can get one of the numerous fire energies in decks like these. They have like 18, and man, back in the day they used to have like 24. So we can't use the second attack, sadly, but we can use the first one, and I can do 20 damage, which is just about right. Okay, so my opponent plays. He's gonna attach more metal energy to Cosmoem now that it evolved. And basically evolve Slowpoke to Slowbro, and that's about it. I check Slowbro, not exactly a threat either, although Amnesia can be annoying. Um, Facade could be worrisome, but you know, it is what it is. So I don't grab a basic Pokemon, which kind of sucks, but we do have Blaziken, so we can do Blaze Kick. And I hope I flip heads here, and I do. So that means I'll do 70 damage for 2 and get my prize. So we got 90 damage so far. Is it gonna be enough? So my opponent is gonna send out, well, he's thinking, but he does send out Cosmem, so I'm thinking, okay, evolves him to, yeah, Solgaleo, that's what it's called. And I'm thinking, okay, if he attaches an energy, I lose, and I do. He does have the energy because Fangs of Sun does 170. That's actually very good. There's a very good stage 2 Pokemon. theme decks. So maybe this is a good theme deck to get, like, I don't know. So I do lose this game, but we feel the bar, we feel the damage a little bit. So next game, it's gonna be one more game here. Alright, so I decide, hey, another game. We want to do the fire damage so we can complete the challenge, get the rewards. These are kind of nice things that Pokemon TCG Online does. You know, it's still kind of hard. You don't have all the cards, but hey, they have to make their money. They have to do their stuff too and make it sort of a challenge and make it sort of a game pretty much. I understand that if you have all the cards, you know, it's easy, but I feel like Pokemon TCG is one of those games that even if you don't have everything, you can still do stuff and have fun. Uh, Obviously, if you're going to use this to play test for tournaments, you want to have all the cards, then, you know, buying codes or, you know, just buying multiple boxes is just the way to go. That's just how it is. So I start with Tepig. I decide to use this guy because Vulpix burning attack, even though it's better, especially early, it doesn't add the fire damage that I'm trying to do here. So I'm thinking, hey, you know what? We just got to do what we got to do. And my opponent is also using a fire deck. The fire-themed deck for Litten. And I use the ether here, and we actually pull off the energy, which is cool. So that means Tepig can use the 20 damage attack. I think it's rollout. And I Juniper here, not really thinking about discarding the other basics. I really didn't care when we grab lots of fire energies, 5 fire energies, and an energy retrieval too. But at least we got Charon too, so we can draw more. So what I want now is the evolutions for Tepig, obviously. Pignite and Embor. And we use Charon. And we don't grab, well, Pignite. And we grab Blaziken. But, yeah, not what I need. But I do use Tepig doing 20. And attach the other fire energy to the Tepig, have it ready. He evolves the Torracat, and he's gonna do Fury Swaps and, you know, power creep here. Also, he gets 3 freaking heads, so it's basically just enough to one-shot me, whether I had the 10 damage or not. If he got at least like 2, I could have survived maybe, but yeah. So, I attach the fire energy here. Probably not the best move, but like I said, I'm just doing fire damage and hope I just do enough. And we do 20 damage. Okay. So what he does here is I'm thinking, okay, he's gonna kill me, but he actually evolves into Incineroar. He's gonna attach fighting energy for Darkest Lariat. But it gets 2 tails, so I managed to survive here. Does 100 for each heads. So I'm gonna attach the other fire energy. And actually what we should have done is Junipered. I had to do my best to grab Embor to survive, but I didn't do this. Oh, actually, no, I do Juniper. But I think I'm gonna Ultra Ball and not get... Yeah, I do Ultra Ball here, but we don't get Embor, which is what I should have gotten. What we're gonna do is we're gonna get Ninetales. So yeah, kind of lame. I should have Ultra Balled here. And we use Fire Breathing and get Tails too, so we only do 40 damage. Pretty shit. But what do you expect? So he only needs to get 1 heads to kill me. Decides to go with Darkest Lariat again. This time he gets 1 head, so I'm done. So at this point, I'm gonna use Vulpix because I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna use Ultra Ball, get Ninetales, and pull something else. But I do draw the Ninetales. I forgot how Ether works, I think. Not sure. I think I just didn't use Ultra Ball when I just should have. But yeah, misplaced. So we're gonna grab Crab Brawler here. Crab Brawler, pretty sure. Attach the fire energy and do 1 for 20. Right before I use Charon. So I got the lucky helmet here. I guess when I use this, it's like I am trying to win. I mean, of course, I do want to win if I can. Get a little bit of Poke credit, Poke money, whatever you want to call it. Dollars. So I use Ultra Ball and get Torkoal here. I think I realized when I used this that I should have gotten Emboar before, but, you know, misplays. I'm not the best player. I don't think much. And I grabbed the Torkoal thinking, okay, it's a basic fire Pokemon that can potentially get us energies from the discard pile, and I do damage this way. So just gonna use Hex Flame here, do 20, and my opponent isn't really gonna do much. He's gonna attach the fire energy. I wasn't really expecting him to focus on Crabballer, but whatever. So I'm still doing my thing, attaching fire energies, doing 20 damage. Basically it. And he's gonna hit me back with 20, I think. Evolves Rock and Roller to Boldor. And yeah, attach another Tepic, thinking that maybe I'm gonna power this guy up. And yeah, we'll put the fire energy on him. Use more Hex Flame. So my opponent attaches a third fire energy for some reason to him. I don't really know why. Place Sandy Gas down. One of the new Ghost Ground type Pokemon. Pretty good typing, but I don't really dig. I think it's either the stats or the move pool of that Pokemon. Thinking like about the video games now. So I knock out, or he actually knocks himself out, attacking me with Crab Brawler. And I put the other fire energy down and use more Hex Flame to Boldor. Okay. So yeah, Dark Explorer's Blaziken was actually... It's a damn shame. It's a cool Pokemon, but it kind of missed its mark back then when it came out in Dark Explorers. Kind of came out at the wrong era. Maybe it could have been good if it came a little earlier. You know, of course there was the basic Reshiram still, but it actually had an advantage. You know, doing 130 could kill those guys in one hit, which was important. This is something that Reshiram and Zekrom couldn't do, really. So he does his things, played down, what's it called? Uranguru, I think, yeah. It uses the ability to draw cards when you have a low hand. And Torkoal gets sent out. And I grabbed the Emboar here, but now we don't have the Pig Knights. And I'm thinking that maybe we don't have any Pig Knights left. I'm not sure if I have 3, but 2 did go to the discard pile. So we flip heads, get our energy, using Flame Cloak. I think that's what it's called. And have the Rocky Helmet down too. But yeah, you can see how power creep is. I mean, you look at Incineroar having 160 HP, and you look at something like Emboar with only 150, which was actually higher than average. Normally, Pokemon back then had 140 HP or 130. Well, not 130. That's more in the Diamond Pro era, but yeah. Pokemon with 150 HP like Emboar usually had like high retreat costs and shitty attacks. So I evolved Torchic to Combuskin, I think. just cause, just so we can see the animation, I guess. Well, maybe you won't see it with this lag, but yeah. So Torquil is gonna do what he does. Flip tails, so no energy. And yeah, there's a lot of lag here. It's quite sad. I can't really control it with my laptop when it overheats. Um, it's kind of tough. I tried to like break it open and try to like maybe get rid of dust that's in. Maybe that's gonna help run it better. Um, the air vents aren't blocked. I try to make sure that is well vented. Does get air. It's probably the dust inside. Maybe it's because of the heat and humidity in my country. We have a lot of that here, and we don't really use air conditions. We don't have air conditions in my home either. In winter it's much better. I noticed that it doesn't overheat as much, or if it does, it's to a lower effect. But anyway, yeah, my opponent decided to not use the Darkest Lariat and use the Burning Attack instead, which I think it's now that I realize that the burning mechanics changed. Not sure how they work really. It's like you get 20 damage burn every turn anyway or something. Don't really know. It's become better than poison. You don't flip a coin. I don't know. I really don't know. Some of these new rules I actually have to check out, like the burn, because I think it did change with Sun and Moon. Using how, drawing 3 cards. Yeah. But I wish Incineroar had a better second attack, kind of lame. I mean, if you hit 200, it's great, but, you're probably not going to do that most of the time. So what we do here is we use energy removal, energy retrieval, actually. What am I saying? And we're going to do our final attack for 10 before he kills me. I'm pretty sure he does kill me next turn. Get tails. So yeah, kind of a boring game, but I suppose I talk with you guys a little bit. I wanted to show the complete fire challenge here. These are all the 4 games I played with these fire decks, with the deck I made with the Camrups and the Flareons. And I used this one as a sort of a last sort of a low effort, low stress effort to get finish up the challenge. And we did. I got 2 packs. And I'm not sure, what did I get? Maybe we'll see. We shall see, maybe. Get my ass kicked with the final Darkest Lariat. Defeat. And we got our 2 Sun and Moon Guardians Rising packs. And I do have a box of this I'm gonna open, hopefully soon. Just gonna upload the other older unboxes that I have. And yeah, we're gonna go to our collection now and open them. So you shall see if I pulled anything good. I think I do. Yeah, we'll see. I don't remember, but I think I do. Guardians Rising. Let's see. Oricorio Lightning One and a Wailord. 200 HP. Yeah, I think I check it out here. It's actually not... The attacks aren't as bad because usually Wailord, because that's 200 HP, its attacks are shit. They cost a lot and are shit, but this one is decent. Second pack, and what do we get? Oh, okay, we didn't get anything. Maybe it was a different opening that I remember I got some things. I think I pulled something here. I pulled a well, I think it was this or just the regular Sun and Moon when I pulled a Primarina GX. Not sure. But anyways, this was the fire challenge. Hope you guys enjoyed. What's up?